Well, actually, I represent National Grid.
That's fine.
I work for SmartPower.
Good.
And we're trying to delay the need for the third undersea cable, providing electricity to the island from Cape Cod.
Yep.
So when people say, well, what can we do? I ask them if they've had a home energy assessment, and it's no cost.
Right.
Yes.
Do it.
And it's painless, and National Grid has invested in more energy-saving devices for Nantucket than any other community in its territory because of this potential cable.
Right, I realize that. So were they were giving you deals on Nest thermostats?
It's Honeywell.
Honeywell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wi-Fi programmable thermostats, replacement dehumidifiers if you have an inefficient one.
Okay.
We want to get that off the market.
I see.
Replacing all the incandescent bulbs with LEDs,
Yes.
no cost.
Right.
And all of this will make a difference. Every little bit helps.
That is awesome. What about Vineyard Wind? How do they feel about that?
We don't know yet. We're waiting. They've just now become
they're going.
public. Yeah. But
They want to bring a line?
we know. And if that would delay our cable, that's great.
Yeah.
But we learned that Nantucketers are paying for their cable.
Oh, yeah.
So
right.
it's going to be...
Right. They haven't told us that it's going to cost us yet.
Right. Well, I was at Rotary Club, and somebody asked, who's paying for your cable? And they said Nantucketers. Now, we'll need to know how much is that, and then make an informed decision which one is going to be. And our cable, National Grid's cable, is down the road. We're not there yet. Their Vineyard Power and Vineyard Wind are really going pretty quick on theirs.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wind power.
Yeah, which is awesome.
I mean, we went through this about 6-7 years ago.
I know. Yep.
So it might come back up again.
Yes.
Probably
I
should.
think it will. Yeah.
Right?
Yes. And we're totally supportive of renewables.
let's do it.
Yeah. But I want to know the cost.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I do think Nantucket's starting to come around on solar as well. Yeah.
How we doing?
Good.
Everything good at the SafePlace? Not as good as it should be, right? Because if it was as
We
good
could
as
have
it,
a day
you wouldn't even
without
be here.
rape and
gotta
sexual
be here.
assault and domestic violence, even one day. That would be.
It may happen every day, but you don't always hear about it.
You don't always hear about it.
Yeah, but it always
I'm trying to think of the statistics. I was at the Nantucket Project and somebody was saying the statistics like, I don't know, is it 3 women die every day or every hour from, so it's like, it's just absurd.
How is it? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Is it leveling off? Where are we as far as domestic violence?
All I know is like October is domestic violence. April is sexual assault month. And I know for this year, domestic violence, we were waiting for the statistics to come out. So our projects, which is the shoe project at the Pacific Bank, we put a pair of shoes out for every homicide, every murdered victim of domestic violence in Massachusetts. The numbers this year are 19. So, and that's women and men that have actually died. And we also have this other project where we have silhouettes, black silhouettes, and on each silhouette is a placard which tells the story of what happened to that victim. And we set them out all around town. So it remains a chronic situation which takes a lot of education, especially early.
What's the tie-in with substance abuse? Is there? I would assume there must be. A lot of times people this is needed because they're drinking too much.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know that. I mean, it stands alone.
It stands alone, yeah.
You know, I mean, sometimes if you're drinking and you happen to be a belligerent, drunk, well, you're gonna. Doesn't matter who you fight with, but there are people who are just abusers, and it has nothing to do with alcohol.
Those are the people that you maybe need. Not only do you need a place to save for a house for people to be safe in, but maybe there's a way to reach out to those individuals who are acting and get them some help too. That's important too.
It's extremely important, but we do not treat perpetrators. We treat victims.
Right.
Perpetrators usually end up in the court system.
Yeah.
if we can get the victims
Drug addicts,
to do that.
guys that used to smoke marijuana too much ended up in the old days in the court system too, and they ended up in jail for too long, and that didn't work either. So I know where you're coming from, and I think it's important that we do both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think the most important part is that we start teaching what are respectful relationships, and we start teaching it in preschool, middle school, just especially to the people who start dating. What is a respectable relationship?
Are you guys a team here?
We have separate businesses.
Yep.
I'm an attorney. I do estate planning.
Okay.
And Jane is a financial planner and insurance, and she does financial planning and insurance. And what we do is we combine to do these educational workshops,
Okay.
which we are having our next one on September 28th at the Island Kitchen at the new upstairs facility.
Oh, good. I haven't been up there yet.
And
Great.
the workshop lasts approximately an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and it concentrates on all phases of estate planning, why not only do you have to have a will, but why trusts are extremely important, and how they avoid probate. Estate planning is basically managing your assets, passing them on to your heirs in a very controlled way, so that number one, you maximize the estate tax exemptions that the federal government in Massachusetts give you. Number two, if you wrap your assets into some kind of a trust, whether it be a revocable trust or a realty trust, you totally avoid probate, which is very expensive, time-consuming, and public. And it's totally avoided if you do a standard estate plan. It's not very expensive. It's very low impact.
How much money do you need to have, or how much assets and
Well, let's see. If you
accumulated wealth do you need?
if you have a house, if you have kids, if you have savings, retirement plans, a small investment account, most everyone has a house. On this island, that house is very valuable. Okay, and people want to preserve that house for their next of kin. So how do you do that? It's done basically by a trust. There's a master trust that's the main document in any estate plan, and it says who gets what, when, how, or if. So, and there are a lot of different permutations of that trust that allow you to completely customize it for your particular family situation.
So what percentage of people, I'll ask you this, what percentage of people on Nantucket have estate management?
Have them already done?
Yeah.
Very little. We've done 4 workshops here. We've had 100 attendees. We've had 39 people come forward and say they needed to put a plan in place. That's a huge percentage. And
So that's a good thing.
it is a good thing for us,
Yeah.
but it's
Well, it's a good thing for them
it's good for
and
them.
for us.
Yeah, I mean we're
there's so much
There's a lot of people. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that
There
need help.
is. And,
We all do.
Yeah.
and aside from the estate planning aspect, everyone in business has to figure out some way to either pass that business on or protect it. That's called business succession planning, especially if you have a partner in that business. What happens if one partner dies and the other partner has the other one's wife as their new partner? That often doesn't work out too well.
No.
So, as lower percentage of people who have done their estate planning, and approximately 70 to 80% of everyone has not done their estate planning.
Yeah. Everywhere.
95 to 98% of business owners have done no succession planning.
This sounds like you're in a good spot because very few people will really know the intricacies of what you do.
Well, it's
But they already do it on their own.
it's highly specialized.
It's very special.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank you because I need to talk.
And not only that,
Yes.
everybody gets a free consultation with no obligation whatsoever.
All right. Well, that's good to know.